Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. We are back doing our Machariel Blitzing, finally. You know, it's been a couple weeks since my last video. Well, technically Monday was my first video in 2 weeks, but we got her up and we're kind of back in action. Lots of activity on the real life front currently, so to that end, I've kind of refocused my YouTube channel. I'm going to go back to focusing on EVE for now, so as of this past Monday, I put up my new Alpha series, Alpha Project 2.0. So, since my last one was kind of ruined when they took away level 4 missions from Alphas, the last sort of half to a quarter, somewhere in there, third maybe, of that series is kind of moot now. Also, the skill limits have changed. Since then, the racial limits have all been lifted and all of that stuff as well. So, figured it's time to redo it, and so I have that series. Take a look at that video. It's kind of, we're working towards getting that alpha to doing solo emerging conduits as an ISK source, and then from there to decide what to do. But enough about that. We're here to blitz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try for 2 videos a week, Monday and Thursday. Currently it's the alpha series and the blitzing series. Once I'm done one of them, so the blitzing one's close to being done. We're just under 70 million left. I'll probably roll that into the burner mission series that we've been talking about. You know, we give away the Machariel, roll straight into burner missions, as discussed. So I'm hoping to get all that done. I'm hoping to be able to keep up with that. Expect occasionally there to be delays, videos a day short, or I skip one. Not just the holidays, which is currently going on, but just some changes in my real life that are hampering my abilities. Those of you that are looking for my magic-specific content, I do still intend to stream that at least once a week. Just got to get back out from underneath my current situation, and we'll figure out what we're going to do about Factorio for those that were enjoying that as well. But let's take a look at our missions. So we'll actually dump the stuff out here. I just hauled the fitting, the new hull for both my Nergal, so I replaced the stuff I didn't loot in the one where I lost the Nergal. Bought a Nergal, and I have a Daredevil in fit for doing Dramiel burner missions. So with any luck, if I just do that, it should dump it all in the right spots. With any luck, we'll fit those up here today and give them a try. But for now, let us just see what we have for missions. And maybe we will pull one of those too. That would be pretty interesting. I am hoping to get a couple burner missions. That really speeds things up. So just getting my things all set up. As I said, it's been a couple weeks since I've actually done this. Bebro. Nomic base we can't do yet. Those are cruisers. We haven't got that far. We'll build up to that once we start the other series. I didn't spend the 2 weeks idle. A lot of Malrose stuff going on, so I did get to play a little bit. Just not stuff I was really recordable. Mostly admin stuff for my part, but I did do some emerging conduits and that sort of thing. I played a little bit with the new Hypernet, which is kind of interesting. I'm not much of a gambler, but I use it as if I see something cool, I'll throw a ticket at it, and if I win it, great. If not, you know, usually under 10 million-esque. Most often like $1 million or $2 million. Let's keep going here. What are we at for standings with this guy? I don't remember. 1.1, so we do have some room. That's good. That is good. Anomic Agent. This is the Angel Cartel, which is the... Why am I drawing a blank? The Dramiel, right? Alright, so that's the Dramiel. We should be able to do this. Anomic Agent. Let's bring up our sheet. Burner Agent. Yeah, Angel's Dramiel. That is our Daredevil that we just fit up. So let's do it. Let's fit up the Daredevil, I suppose. What luck I brought that along for the ride. I do have a couple more Daredevil hulls. I've been collecting them for a while, and I've had... drawing a blank. One of my friends gave me a few more. Oh, they're going to yell at me later. If it's you, yell at me later, and I'll make sure I call out to you next time. That was a couple weeks ago, though, so... Assemble ship. Actually, no, we want to repackage it. We're going to use the fitting tool, because that's quicker, and I should have everything, hopefully. So, fitting. Dramiel. Fit ship. Yay! We brought everything with us. So this one's going to need a name. For now, it's going to be Dave. Oh, it's too late. I got to rename it here. For now, it's going to be Dave. If you guys want to suggest a better name, let me know. I like Dave. Dave's a good ship. So we're going to get in Dave, and let's see what our details on this are. It should be pretty simple. You just overheat the hardeners. You may have to overheat the repper. Overheat the hardeners in warp. Probably start by overheating the reppers as well. We're going to bring some nanite repair paste with us. Actually, no, we're not. Dave does not need... He only has one, and we have to fill him up. So this is why we're checking our ammo. So that should be enough for the 2 guns. And that should be enough for 1 load. Okay. I picked up some more occult ammo when I picked up my Nergal too. I know I have a lot. I actually have to pick up the other ammos now that I'm looking at this, but that's okay. So we are dual webbing, which is nice. Let's void. Might as well throw it all in Dave because... let's take 10 fits. We want room for loot. Let's take 8. That should be enough. It should be like under a minute if we don't fail it. And there we go. That's Dave. Okay. What I am going to do, let's see how much the insurance is on these. Insure Dave. What? Insure. Insure. Yes. Like 300,000 is not... It's not worth it. I'm hoping not to lose it. Let's just do it. You know, it costs several million to buy this ship, so let's get our mission and let's go do this. It's been a while. I'm out of practice, as you can see. Let's just make sure that's close. Yeah, that's perfect. Accept. Undock. Yeah, so basically we want to orbit within our optimal. So we'll start looking at that. Let's get everything where we want it. 3, 4, rep. Okay. And we want to orbit at like 3,000, I think. Yeah, that should be good. 3,000. Set. Orbit. He's probably faster than us anyway, but we'll start there. It doesn't say, so I don't think it matters. Just get within range of the guns. Actually, optimal, let's do 1,000 because our optimal is actually like 1,600. Let's get into warp here. Okay. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Let's get rid of Chilling Spree. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just trying to save a little bit of real estate to fill all my UI elements. What was I doing? Setting this. Set default orbit 1,000 because our guns are short range. So this is the Dramiel, yeah. And then I got the Nergal for 2 of the other agents, and then we have the Garmr for all of the... So that's good. That's 4 ships we don't have to buy are the... team burner missions, the anomic teams. So I think with this, then there's still a Dramiel fit up that we need, and I think a different Garmr. 2 more jumps. All right. So this is the fit. We can go through that. So in the highs, 2 times light neutron blasters 2, space between for overheating. Nothing else in that slot. That's fine. It's like a heat sink. 2 stasis webifier 2, same point. If we need to overheat them to reach them for some reason, we can. 1 T1, the small electrochemical capacitor booster, and the Navy Cap booster 400s. I imagine fitting is the issue here. We couldn't fit a T2 here because it's not a lot of power grid. Corpus A type small armor repper, which is where a lot of the cost comes in. Core B type EM hardener. Core B type explosive and a magnetic field stab. 1 more jump, I think. We have a T2 small auxiliary nano pump, a T1 auxiliary nano pump, and a nanobot accelerator. We are stable with the cap boosters. Without the cap boosters, we're not stable, so we'll be watching that. No drones, obviously. It's a Daredevil. It's a cool little ship. I like it. I like ships with unique hulls that don't, like, match the faction ones. Makes the pirate ships just that little more interesting. You know, all the Angel line, I think, yeah. The Phantasm, the Nightmare, the Incubus, the Daredevil. If I forgot one, I forgot one. Alright, here we go. We are in position. Make sure the camera's rolling. For a second there, I thought I forgot to hit record. That would have been bad news, Bears. So it did that thing. So there is a gate. So we're going to overheat and activate all three of these to start because it is the first time. And we're going to orbit the Dramiel, catch him with our webs, shoot the poop out of him. We should overheat this as well, I think. So we'll do that. I'm pretty sure that's pretty standard. Like, no, not that. Shoot. I hit control instead of shift because I'm smart. So we're going to wait at the gate here for a second. There it is. Everything's overheated, but none of it's running. So what it does is it speeds up the cycle time so it reloads quicker. And it's not a lot of heat because, well, it does it run constantly. And then we'll unoverheat this once we've closed, I believe. We'll see. All right, here we go, guys. Let's lose this. Let's try not to lose this Dramiel. Always nervous when I'm doing a new site, a new one that I haven't done before. All right, we are on. Let's see how bad this is. Use it. Okay. So. Yeah, that's okay. Are we actually breaking them? Yeah, we're sort of slowly breaking through them. Is he breaking us? No. Watch our damage. Wow, we're not breaking him though. What did I do wrong? Void S. Void S. We don't want to burn out our hardeners. We'll see. I'm going to overheat my guns. See if we can't break them. I don't know why we're not breaking them. We're missing him for some reason. Let's pull just a little bit of range then. Let's stop overheating while we're missing. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't overheat at that time, but that's because I was trying to pull range. Okay, are we not are we still missing him? Because I thought that slowed him down. It slowed him down a fair bit. Are we hitting now? I think we have to keep it range. We'll try that. See if we can stop missing him. Oh crap. Oh, that's not good, guys. The keep it range is what we needed to do. Crap. Okay. That's okay. Come on. I don't want to overheat these. Just get them back on. Okay, that was what it was. Okay. Well, we might still pull out of it. We'll see. See, it's not overheated, so it takes longer to do this cycle, so it takes longer to get to the reload. And I think that's part of the problem. So we did get a little bit of structure. We almost burned these out. Like, we cannot overheat at all anymore. But pop it now. And stop overheating this because I don't want to burn out my guns. There we go. We pulled it out of the fire. And now we're reloading, which is great. So keep it range 1000 is what the key is. It's not written in the thing, but now we know. Shoot the guns, please. And we're going to prep this by overheating it. And then when we need it, it'll be ready. So we would have killed him now if we hadn't tried orbiting in the beginning. No, no, no. That was almost too... Woo. And the tank does hold if you don't mess it up and have everything turn off. Okay, we can afford to overheat this just a little bit more. Oh, we are out of cap, man. Not enough. We used up all the charges too, so that's bad news. Hopefully... Okay, so... Awesome. We'll collect our Snowflake Rex. This is a thing CCP has done. For the winter event, Snowflake-shaped Rex. Alright. Well, that worked. So, 9 was plenty if we... However, I'm going to bring 10 and keep it range 1000. And so on. So we did learn it. We got a little close, but we did alright. I'm going to stop by a thing and... None of this is worth me grabbing, so... The quad lead... Actually, the... Restrained might have been nice to grab for Malro, just for some alpha fits, you know, give them to the new bros, but we have a lot of that stuff, so not too worried about it. Lots of overheating. Now, this was not necessary, I don't think. So in the future, I probably won't overheat these. It looks like I have pretty okay tanking skills, which, I mean, I should. Not all 5s necessarily, but enough that it's it held, except when I ran out of capacitor because I wasn't paying attention. Keep range 1000. We got this. Okay. The traversal was too much. He has such a small signature radius that my orbiting him was causing me to miss. And he wasn't missing me. So... Alright. So there you go. Dramiel mission down. Let's, I think I can bring this up, right? We can start updating the sheet as we're warping. So that is mission 70. Reward is going to be 2,880,000 plus 2,710,000. Bounty is going to be 5 million. Loot 0. LP is 13,436. And that was Dramiel burner in the Daredevil. And that should update. Look at that. Alright. Keep warping. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to moving on to doing just burners. Like I said, there's some more building to do. I do want to do the team ones as well. So that's like things like, not Vindicators, Vigilance. And I think there's one for, there's all sorts of them. It's pretty interesting. And exciting. And expensive. Like that, you know, most missions now I don't feel that stressed that quick. You got to really be on the ball, and yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So when we hit John's, I'm going to stop by a friendly structure. We'll repair everything, even though it's not really that much. Could just do it, but we almost burned out 73%. That's awesome, man. Good Daredevil. That worked quite well. And had it not failed, it probably would have taken like a minute. Got to get my sticky notes again and stick them to my monitor. Against the Daredevil, or against the Dramiel, keep it range 1000. I probably could have done like 1200. Because he was fast enough that he was staying kind of at that 800 range. If I had done 1200 maybe. Could have maybe tracked a little better. So we'll try that next time. That gives us 3 of the basic... that we can now do, no problem. 3 of the agents. 3 of the 5 agents. There's still a worm and a succubus we need to do builds for. Succubus looks like it's going to also use a Daredevil. So I just got to get the fits for it. So that's cool. And let's just go here. It's close. We're in a frigate, so it's not too bad. And the worm uses another Daredevil. So that'll be 3 Daredevils which I have. I have 4 hulls, so I just got to get the fits for the 3 Daredevils. And then we have one that does all the team ones, which is awesome. And then we just got to start working on the base burners. So you could just park out here, let the tether repair it, but just go in, quickly repair. We'll get back to base, and then we'll see what we get next. Hopefully it's just more burners. Down to 44 million. That's sweet. Alright, repair. Repair. Repair all. How much is it? I didn't look. We'll look at the new wallet under transactions. A lot of people complain about it. I like the look of it. I do agree it kind of takes up... This is extra space that it didn't use before. All of this, basically. But... oh, that was... oh, yeah, it's free. Don't look at that 500 million. That's what the fits and the ship hulls and stuff cost me. It's free here, so it didn't cost me anything. And then I accidentally took it out of Corp wallet, so I had to put it back before someone noticed. Alright. Let's go grab another mission. Shall we? We shall. I figure if we can do... Because what was that? 13... 23 million. If we can do 2 more. 2 more burners, that'll finish it. We can give away the Machariel and switch to burners full time. Nice thing is they do give a pretty good chunk of standings as well, which really helps. Reload all. Not that it matters now because we're docking and it was way too late. We can do that when we need it next time. That was Echo. I was nodding to her. Complete the mission. So you can see it put us up to like, gave us 0.8, actually 0.9. Why did we get 2? What? Okay, just this one? What? Can we sort this better? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I think we mostly skipped agencies. Ah, that's right. So 0.9 is pretty sweet. Oh, shit. I should have kept that up. Pot, kettle we don't want to do. So we will bring this up again because we need to keep an eye on it. Request mission. Anomic team. This we can do. All right. Sweet. Set destination. This is the Hawk. Okay, good. We're ready to do this. So we're going to take our Garmr out. This is the Hawk. So the only one we have to worry about is the Jaguar. You want to stay at 24 kilometers. The Hawk, we can get down to 20, 22 if we want. So let's accept this. Let's switch to our Hawk and just go do it. All right. If I don't mess it up, we'll be fine. Garmr. Still don't have a good skin for it, but I do like the default skin. So let's just double check that everything's in here. Guns are loaded. Ammo is in the hold. Okay. Yep, that's sweet. So it was pointed out in my last video by Lenny that at least in one of them, I think the first one, I accidentally started orbiting one of the Logi in the team, and that's bad because that can bring me too close to the burner, the agent. So gotta be very sure that we're orbiting the right dude. Right? Oh crap. Let's pop over here and repair this little bit of damage just in case. I wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to miss it by 11%. And we're gonna set our default orbit now to let's do 22. Did it? Did it remember it by ship? I changed that. Is that new? I'm confused. I'm going to have to look into it. I don't think it did that before. Maybe I just never noticed. Did I just learn something new? I'm going to have to look. I have to think that they added that. So you can see here we can tether up, and in a second we'll start repping, right? Yeah, see? There we go. Repping, and then it doesn't take very long at all. We can align out and go. So yeah, I'm curious if it remembers it by ship. I don't know if it always did that. I'm going to have to look into it because that's weird. I seem to recall having to change it. Like, I set my default jump in my Dracovic, my Warp Within, to 78, or not Dracovic, the Vindicator, and then it was doing that with my Dracovic as well. I had to switch it again. Very curious. Okay. Ghost change. I should start reading patch notes again more thoroughly. It's possible it's just something I missed. I like it. That's what I want. It's set up. 22 kilometers works for the Jag. It works for all the burners, so we can kind of, or it doesn't really work with the Jag, so we have to change it for, but it works for the other 3 teams. So I'd like it to stay, and then I only have to change it when something changes. Realistically, I should be able to do them all at 24, and I wouldn't have to change it, so if I do forget, I hope I forget at 24 and not at 20. I guess the Jaguar just has the extra range. Alright. So this is second burner. This one's going to pay as well, and then... And basically, yeah, so we orbit the burner, we kill the Logi. The first Logi takes the longest, the second one's much quicker. And then once he's down, we can pretty easily take out the agent. And we get to fly a Garmr, which is always a treat. This is the other one I was trying to think of when I was naming the pirate frigates that I like. I mean, the Astero, obviously, but... I guess all the frigates at least have their own models, right? I think so. It's just when you get to cruisers, some of them use stolen tech or borrowed tech or whatever you want to say. Whew. It's very exciting. Was there I don't think there was a Christmas skin for this, right? Not that I got anyway. No. I want this one. I may look at getting one of these off. Maybe I'll see if I can get one off of the Hypernet. But we'll do that. We won't do that right now. If I can get a Convergence skin for a couple million, I'll take it. It's kind of in my colors, orange and dark gray / blue. It's like a bluish gray. Or dark blue, depending on how I feel for the day. So, anytime I can fly a ship in my colors. We have an orange here. We're going to have to be careful. We have been having an issue with gankers. So I might actually wait and see. I wouldn't want to be tied in the... Can he come into the Anomic Agent? Well, he'd have to come in a... Wouldn't be able to come in a Catalyst. But I could see... Yeah, I might wait. It's on D-scan here. Nothing. Just going to wait outside the gate for a second, see what happens. I was actually doing a emerging site in my Dracovic the other day, and a stealth bomber warped in and tried to grab me. I saw the Reds and local, and I did catch the stealth bomber on D-scan beforehand, so I was aligned. So as soon as he came on grid, I warped off. I saw his yellow boxing. I have a feeling he was going to try and web me and bring his friends in. Alright, I haven't been able to find him. I haven't seen anything suspicious in space. He may be docked up in AFK. So we're going to try this and hope for the best. Let's just see what happens here. There's a chance that he'll come in to our site and shoot us. And that's just the way it is. Realistically, you know, if I was doing this properly, I probably wouldn't run the mission with him in local, but I flew around. I didn't see anything suspicious. Spammed D-scan. I didn't go to every station. He's probably docked up. Maybe even in a structure I don't have access to. But that's okay. We're going to do this. And we'll keep D-scan going and we'll see what happens. Okay. So there he is here. Alright, and then what's our range? 30. So we can get this one. Can we paint him? There we go. That was the other thing I missed last time, is I didn't paint them. I didn't paint the targets as not religiously. I don't know what the word is. I should have been... Oh, wow. Oh, I lost lock. That's what happened. I thought I killed him. I'm like, holy crap, that went fast. But no, I just lost lock. I am kind of watching D-scan as well, so that happens. Let's see, we're glass cannon. If he does come in, we're going to get toasted. But we can also, if we see anything suspicious on D-scanner here, we can just warp off. Because they're not webbing, they're not scramming us because we're too far out. So really just got to be very vigilant. We are orbiting the Hawk, yeah. Like I said, the first one is the hard one. Okay. First one's almost broken. Sorry, I'm focusing on watching D-scan and my overview, but we're burning through. We're into the low structures. That's awesome. Not him yet. Okay. Now this one should go down a lot easier because he won't have reps, and then we can just take out the Hawk. Still orbiting the Hawk. Yeah. Alright. It's going alright. Like I said, a little risky. I get a little sketchy when they're, especially the last few days. Like I said, I had an attempt on my, it seemed like an attempt on my Dracovic. I don't know. He may have just been locking me up to scare me, and that's fine, but don't need to risk it if you suspect something is up, you know? Especially when you're flying an expensive ship with expensive implants. Oh, that would be my Dracovic. Alright. So I'm just keeping it this structure locked up. Or not locked up, but selected, so I can warp to it if I see something. I don't have to go scrambling. Retriever, even if it wanted to, can't come in here. This is Salt Frigate only and down, I think. Cool. Yeah, no, this Garmr works great. Just firing away all my missiles. I could get closer, but it's not really going to matter because it's not going to adjust his speed and it's not going to adjust his size. Sister's core. I don't think that's a combat scanner. I don't think. There's enough signatures. That would say combat scanner, I believe, if it was combat. I hope. Okay, we'll just kind of watch now. I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. It's like running missions in faction warfare missions in low-sec, having to watch all the things. Now these are shield tanks. So once we break the shield and get through to armor, it should go down pretty quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was. Yeah, it didn't say combat scanner. I'd be more worried about a combat scanner because that's what they'll have to do. They'll have to scan me down. So realistically, if he's doing that, we should see combat probes at some point. Not just regular scanner probes. We're way out too. Like they're not that close to us. I'm just looking to see. Okay, perfect. And then we can head home. So that works. Let's go loot the wrecks. This would be a bad time for him to show up, eh? We'll probably do... How are we doing? Oh, zeroing in on us. Weird. This better be worth it. I shoot right by it, didn't I? That sucks. Okay. So I lowered my range to see if they're coming in. Come on. I'd like to get out of here. And nothing. So he may try to catch us on the gate. So we're just gonna try and get through. If he does, we'll have to figure it out. He may try to catch us on a gate, but he doesn't know which gate we're going to be going to, so we have like a 1 in, what, 6 chance of him not being at the right gate if he is looking for us. There's the Heron. That was what was scanning. And a noob ship. Ooh, right on the gate, eh? That's not him anyway, I don't think, because he'd be orange over here. So, that works out. We did it. A little nerve-wracking, but we got through it. Okay. Sweet. Put this back up where I like it. And this is reloading. It's already loaded. Already did that. So there's another burner agent down. Let's update our sheet, shall we? While we're flying this headset. Oh. I spent about 10 minutes, 15 minutes looking around for him, something like that. I wasn't tracking it, but... So that is another 296,000, it's not typing, equals 296,000, or 2,960,000 plus warping, plus 2,430,000 plus 5... not plus. I don't need a plus on that one. 5 million and 0 and 13,436. That is mission 71. And we are 1 burner mission away from completing this. Now, if I had been doing burners from the beginning, this would have been half as long. So, if you have the basicest to get started. Now, obviously, ships are expensive as well, so we're probably already looking, if we don't even factor losses, we're probably looking at 1.5 billion worth of ships. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, I guess. I can just go ahead and dock. Cool. So I mean, yeah, it's 1.5 billion, but we were almost 1 billion-esque on the Machariel plus implants, which I didn't factor because I am. So this could be the other way to go, is to use frigates and skip the implants and just do burners. Start with something, you know, like get this Garmr and run all the team agent ones, the nomic teams. That's probably a good idea too if you don't want to do regular missions. I am kind of getting bored of the standard missions. Obviously, they're just the same, over and over and over. So I can imagine these would get boring eventually as well if that's something, but I like them so far because they're new and they're exciting, and I don't know how to do them. We're not doing damsels. I've saved enough damsels that I don't need to do any more. How are we doing? 2.5. Beautiful. So I was asked why I don't just wait out the 4-hour window. Because basically you can decline a mission once every 4 hours. It's because the point is I'm supposed to be blitzing. If I was going to wait the 4 hours, I might as well just run all the missions. So just for those that are kind of newer to the series, didn't catch the beginning where I was talking about, the idea is to try and run the missions that don't take long. You cycle through the missions quick. Obviously, you are watching. We can do right hand of Zaz. Let's do that. You're watching for missions that you can do in a minute or two, really quick, and you're typically running them in a. We're gonna just. This is in this system. In our Machariel, and the idea is that it's set to be warp. It's set to get on grid quick. Kill just the one target. So in this case, we're just killing. Well, you're basically killing Zor and then getting out. Killing and looting Zor and getting out. So the idea is instead of clearing the whole site, you kill the one target. So I have been getting that question a lot. So I just wanted to clarify that that's what we're doing here. Let's check that this guy's got stuff. Guns are loaded. He has 10 cap boosters. Alright, now this is a mission I mess up all the time, and now that I'm out of practice, I'm certainly going to mess it up again. But we are going to go right ahead. Oops, I just don't need that. What am I doing? Undocking. Yes. Oh no, wait, stop. Stop the undock. Okay, back on track. Accept the mission. Undock. So again, if you're new to the series, that is the whole point, is to just run them quick. And that's why the burners are so good for it, because, you know, they take, other than the fact that you have to warp them, but you're in a frigate, so you warp pretty quick anyway, even if it's 4 or 5 jumps away. It's still quicker than grinding out an Angel's Extravaganza, even a Gone Berserk, any of those. So it is quicker than running those, so you do this so that you can just grind them out. Now, I never use this Microwarpdrive on this fit, so there's one mission, I think, where it's useful, which is the one where you have to warp to the carrier wreck. So I don't know. I mean, it is good for that one mission, but I don't think I think I've used it once or twice in the whole series, so maybe worth putting something else there and just using the. So there's Zor. So here it is. This is our target. It's like an assassination. So we're gonna fly straight at him. We're gonna MWD once we're kind of aligned. We can start shooting immediately. And we're going to just kind of MWD towards him 1 or 2 pulses, just to close the distance. You can see we're already applying a damage. We're going to watch. We may not, if I don't mess this up, we won't even need the Repper. We don't really need the Grappler either, but we can save some cap that way. That's probably enough. This last cycle, that's going to put us pretty close, but we'll be within range to grab the wreck probably, and we need to not bounce off of the structure here. So we're going to kind of go up here, because we're flying straight towards this array here. We have to kill a base too, don't we? Crap. It is the headquarters. We're gonna watch our thing. I messed it up, but that's okay. We can align to home now. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna tractor that in while we kill the wreck. We're gonna turn our Repper on here in a second. So I didn't do too bad there. The wreck should be in range just as we drop the site. We're just gonna loot it all and dock. There we go. And so that's the point. I didn't check my notes. So I forgot about the base for a second, but I think I managed to do it actually better than usual, because I got closer to Zora before I aligned out and targeted the station. So that's cool. All right. We'll just repair that armor in station. It won't be that much. And we can't reload the guns now. Now, so we have a whole load of crap we didn't need to pick up, and it was only like 200,000, so that's just going to go on Gunther. Let's just like this. And it's this stuff, this thing. We need 1 gate key and 1 hacker card. But it's all the crap. So that just goes on to for a future market trip. All right. Cool beans. I don't know why I said cool beans. I had a friend that used to say that a lot. I know it's Scooby-Doo. But I had a friend that used to say cool beans all the time, and now kind of... I know I say it a lot too, but it's stuck because of him, so I blame him. So if you don't like it, you can blame him. We don't know what the bounty is yet, and it's 3... No, won't count the loot because it's going to market 3553. And this was Zaz. All right. Cash that in. That is mission number 72. Complete. All right. Something didn't go here. Not enough zeros. There we go. Anomic base we can't do. Now the nice thing with the blitzing is the bases, the anomics, if you have to skip them, you don't count they don't give you standings losses. So that's one that takes a long time to run. We do have some rooms, so unless I have to decline a lot, I'm going to just cargo delivery. Perfect. That one we can do. So again, just oops, opened up a file. Didn't want to open up a file. This is the one we do in the... We do it in an interceptor, and we just go on site, loot the thing. So let's get our... We'll accept it. I'm looking at the time. This is probably our last mission. We'll see how long this takes while I'm fumbling around. So in this mission, we just have to loot a thing and get off grid before they can kill us. So it's next door in Jyrostabilizer as well. Set destination. I did undock. I don't know why it doesn't think I tried. How many missions have we done here? This is mission number 4. That's pretty good. I'm a little burned out. The waiting. I did warp around and try to see if I seen anything on grid. I couldn't find them. So the gankers. I'm surprised there's none here. I mean, it's 0.6, so it's not the worst place to gank people. Well, I guess Juns is what? What? I think Juns is actually a 0.5, isn't it? It's been a while since I lived here. I haven't had to look. No, I just want the system information. Can I... I'll just check it when I'm on the other side of the gate. I know I could have typed it up here, but I brain farted on that. Bad. Juns is a... 0.5, yeah. Right, that makes sense. So, yeah, I mean, there's no... It's interesting. Anyways, they do come through every so often. I know when we used to live here, we'd have a problem with them every once in a while swinging through, doing their thing. And we are going to... So we have to loot this, and when we get close, it's going to spawn an army of baddies. But we can go ahead and set Juns. Set. Microwarpdrive would be nice. And probably just one pulse and slam the brakes. That should get us right on it. We're very close. We might bounce off. Loot it now. Loot all. Juns. Warp out. So there they are. They're going to start locking us, but we're off grid before they can even do that. And again, so we get the payout for what? A few seconds worth of work. And that's where the money comes in. It's mostly in the LP. You want to collect the LP and sell things that make like 1,000 ISK per LP or more. Again, for those that are newer and didn't see the beginning. Plus 3, 9, 7,000. So obviously it doesn't pay near as good as the burners, but it is something. I'm going to dock up. Stations, Rodin, dock. And that was a cargo in the Mal. Alright, mission 73. So it takes a little dent. That helps pay some of my ammo costs. But we've made 55 million this episode. I'm going to look at the clock. Okay, I'm going to roll it. But if I get something, I have to... Yeah. I'm going to try to do one more. I'm going to roll it. If I get something I have to skip, I'm going to stop. That's what I'm going to do, because I do need to go, and that'll let me wait out the 4-hour timer if it's something we don't want to run. Worlds Collide we definitely don't want to do. Okay, excellent. So that's going to be it for this episode. That's four more missions. Did a Dramiel burner, and we did a Hawk team burner, which took a large chunk. We have 12 million ISK left. So I suspect the next episode is going to be the final one of the Machariel's portion. Assuming all goes well, unless I fail, I will be giving instructions on how I'm going to give away that Machariel. Again, it's going to be something simple. It's just going to be a matter of opting in down below, saying you want in, and I'll announce the winner down there and contract it to you in either Juns or Dodixie, as you see fit, or Pemmin if you're living in that area. So, excellent. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to reach out to me, use the comment section down below. I like to check it. I like to chat there. I also have my personal Discord. Link is in the middle of the screen. You can kind of see it down in the middle. That's my personal Discord. If you'd like to take a look at Malro or chat with my guys and see what we're all about, head up malro.org. You'll find a link to our Malro Discord there, and you can come talk to us. Otherwise, reach out to me on Twitter. And keep an eye on Twitter, because I do try to remember to update status of when there's videos coming out or when I'm having to skip a week or something like that. That all happens on Twitter. So definitely follow there if you are interested in keeping track of those things. But as always, thanks for watching. Take care of each other, and I'm out of here.